Alright guys, hello. Nighttime Joker here. No Man's Sky has a new trailer out called the Explore trailer, which is going to be one of four. Explore, Fight, Trade, and Survive. I'm assuming one's going to be released each week until the release of the game. And I'm here to do just a little background or a little breakdown of the trailer, kind of point out some new things that we haven't seen before. One thing we haven't seen before is the rating, rated T, fantasy violence. That's it. That's all that's going to be in. It's going to be a very family-friendly game, which I think is great. It's going to very much open up the audience and then allowing plenty of people to play the game. So yeah, I'm going to try to. Hopefully the audio is not too loud. So I'm going to slow it down in certain parts. First of all, right here, I want to point out there's some cool little icons we haven't seen before. This one I'm thinking looks like a beacon to upload to the Atlas all the discoveries you made. This, I have no idea. Maybe that's a space station marker? Possibly. Cool little asteroids coming in. This guy kind of comes a little too close. Sorry the video's going pretty fast. I'm actually here. Let me slow it down a tad. We got some cool little flying creatures here. They don't really have wings, but they just have these fins on the back, which is pretty cool. Oh, right there. I want to talk about that real quick. Here we go. These neat little trees we've seen. We haven't seen much of these before, actually. This looks like a very desolate planet, very hostile in the environment. I think we're going to get a little better look at one of these and what they actually do. There was something over here that I noticed with some sort of structure, and there's like this arch, and then another ship over here, or possibly. Some nice little scenes. Oh, there was that. Yeah, let me slow this down more for this thing. Oh, almost got it. Alright, there we go. That's a cool little creature I haven't seen before. It's got a weird little face right there, and obviously the Sentinel. More weird creatures, the back of a nice, cool looking ship. 18 quintillion planets, as we all know. Awesome atmosphere. I can't wait for these kind of views, these sights, these beautiful atmospheric sights that we'll be able to look at. It's nice high-speed flight. Ships coming in. Here we go. Here's another one of those little trees. These ones look a little different, so this might be a different planet. Maybe it's in a similar solar system, because I don't expect too many things to be looking the same. But as we can see, this planet is very hostile in the environment. We got 90 degrees Celsius, which is pretty damn hot. And we can see that, yes, it is in fact hot, as his suit is taking... His suit's protection is taking damage, but it looks like he's got enough time to survive. And this, I'm not sure what this is about. This seems to be some sort of power, electricity. And then over here we got the wanted level. The HUD seems to be changed a little bit. And some 68%, maybe that's fuel for the mining beam or ammo. We got the health bar, looks like it's pretty low on health. Still not sure what these are for. This is supposed to be the wand level. These I don't know. And I think this might be some sort of suit upgrade. It looks like a shield, so maybe it boosts your defense in some way. I'm not too sure. And then we can see what looks like the jetpack. Possibly some kind of fuel gauge for that. Or cooldown. Here we got another alien artifact and an awesome view of some red planets or moons, not sure which one. Reminds me of the Blood Moon, and I have to say the game looks so much more polished. It looks so great now, or it's always looked great, but it looks even better. And this is an interesting little frigate. We're going to see another one of these later on. Cool little freighter we haven't seen before. We're going to see this close up of this part. Got some more planets, flyby asymmetrical ship. Now this is really cool. I love this scene because it really shows how much work they've done to show the planet and what it looks like, and reducing the fade, because you can see this little hole, these little holes here, and it doesn't fade in as much as we've seen before. So they've definitely improved it on that, which I think is great, because that was one of my biggest issues, was the whole fading in of the graphics, of the detail. The clouds fade in, which is fine, but as you can see, most of everything kind of it fades in well. Like, it doesn't, it's not a noticeable pop in, but it's just you getting closer and seeing more of the detail. And I love how they managed to do that. And that little icon was a ship icon, by the way, to mark where your ship is. Got another look at a cool planet, some mushroom type trees, some AI guys over here, and we got interesting things, some new things to look at over here. We got the toxic symbol and another symbol here, which took place of the electric symbol we saw before. So I'm curious to know what the difference between those is. And we have some icons here. This one looks to be one of those alien artifacts that we've seen before, and this one, not too sure what that is, and I can barely make out what that one might be, but it looks like it's possibly a structure, like a building of some sort that we could walk into and interact with. Let's see what's next. We've got limitless variety. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to put so many hours into this game. There's just going to be so much that's different and unique. For instance, these creatures here. Look at their eyes. Or I assume those are their eyes. They're just kind of sticking out of their head, kind of like snails. We got to look at a ship over here, and then there's this guy, little guy over here. Subscribe to PlayStation. He's got his little wings. Look how cute that is. He's just kind of hovering across the field. And we got that weird looking guy, and we got some more of these two-legged creatures with the crane-type legs, and another look at a ship, which looks really cool. I like this symbol right here. And we got some more screens of animals, some dinosaur-looking guys. Kind of small dinosaurs, though, but they definitely look like dinosaur variety. Another hot planet. Looks like this is the same one earlier. 90 degrees Celsius. We got that jetpack again. That looks like an interesting creature. He's got a weird head-looking thing over there. I think that's another one right there. These trees look like squid. And this is an old one. This is a Bellari 5. We've seen this before. Now this is cool. I really like this one. This image is great because it's just a huge cliff. It goes up and down and up and over again and all that jazz. I can't believe I just said all that jazz. Anyway, take a look at these ships. I feel like these are the beginning ships that we will get, because they are very small looking and don't look too super cool. I guess it looks like a very basic type of ship, which I feel like is like, it looks pod-like. It looks like it's the pod that has been mentioned to be our first ship in the game. Very crappy, not doesn't even have a hyperdrive type of ship. And it looks like this is a faction symbol. I'm not sure for which, if we've seen one before, if this is the Korvax or a different one. I'll have to look back at it and see. And here we got another symbol. I don't think this is a jetpack, but it might be like your inventory. Might be running out of space or something. And we got this cool pyramid type thing we haven't seen before, so that's going to be interesting to take a look at. A little sentinel. Another alien artifact with something to be interacted with, it seems. And I love these floating rocks in some of these planets. That's amazing. Another building or structure here. Looks like Bellari 5 again. That looks cool. This dust coming off. I don't know if that's from just taking off or what, but that looks really cool. And here we go. Here's another close-up on that frigate from earlier. We can see it's hydraulic or gyroscopic thing going on. As you can see, it spins. And this looks like something straight out of Star Wars. And you can tell these ships are going to be huge. They're going to be a massive scale. And I love that. It looks awesome. And we've got another frigate with at a odd orientation, but in space there is no up or down, so I really like that. And let's see, Endless Discovery. Yeah, That's a cool. We haven't seen a ship like that before. That one looks very interesting. Looks like it's maybe a combat ship built for speed. And I like this. This is a great example of the diversity when it comes to the creatures in this game. Because look, this is obviously a deer of some sort. It's got 2 tails, yeah. But and then look at this guy. This guy is walking on 2 legs, but he's got arms as well. I think we've only seen creatures. Oh yeah, we've seen those little short little bird Ewok looking guys before who walk on 2 legs, and so they're kind of just standing up, which I think is really cool. It gives it's a nice variety instead of everything just being on 4 legs. You've got things that are walking on 2 legs, but also have who have limbs, who have arms, and all that. It looks like we're also able to discover the plants, which is pretty interesting. Curious to see what kind of resources. And here we have the space whale. No, unfortunately this is not a space whale. This looks like it's underwater, so it's just a regular whale. But I feel like this might be a good hint that we will be getting space whales, but they're going to be something rare and not seen very often, and hopefully bigger than this. It looks pretty big, but I can imagine them being way bigger. And of course the journey to the center, which I will not be doing super quickly. I mean, I'm not going to be making a mad dash for the center. I'm going to take my time, milk this game as much as possible. Yeah, we got another cool looking planet taking off. And this is an interesting. I don't think we've seen a ship like this before. I don't know if this is a player ship, because there's some other things around it. So it seems like this might be maybe an NPC's research station. Like he's gone to this planet, he's just doing some research here. And then we got an awesome zoom out to the planet. Got some more frigates over here, some trade routes. Just zooming out more and more, up to the point where we reach the galaxy map. This is probably the first thing I'm going to look at the game, is just get a sense of the scale and just explore the galaxy map in a whole. Just go to all the corners and just really get a grasp on how big this game is really going to be. And I think that, yeah, that is pretty much the most of the trailer. And we got this cool quote right here from Andre Gide. Sorry if I butchered that. Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. I love that. That fits this game so well. I think that's a great quote. But anyway, as far as that's pretty much the end of the trailer. I do have an announcement though. I am planning on doing a 24-hour live stream, August 8th, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. When the game comes out, I will be getting it at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Because my GameStop is just so crowded that they release big games at 9 p.m. instead of midnight. So I will be playing that I will be streaming it for hopefully 24 hours. So from 10 p.m. August 8th to 10 p.m. August 9th. And it'll be a great time. You'll get to see my first reactions to everything. And it'll be a great way if you are not getting the game, or not sure if you want to get to the game. This will be a great opportunity for you to decide, because there's going to be no spoilers. The game, you'll start out on a different planet than everybody else, so you'll each have your own experience. And there's no way I'm going to get to the center in the first 24 hours. But yeah, I plan to do that live stream on either Twitch or YouTube. Not quite sure yet, but I will let you know as the closer it gets to the release. We've got 26 days left. The universe awaits, and I cannot wait. I am in absolute anticipation for this game. I'm craving it so much. I cannot wait. I'm just so excited. This is going to be a huge game. It's going to change the industry, and it's going to be great. It's just going to be great. I hope to see some of you guys at the stream. I'm going to be having a fun time. Hopefully you have a fun time. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.